Hey folks, Roland Martin here. We're here at Tampa Bay, Florida, fishing a big power pole tournament, and I'm with some of my other power pole members, some of the staff, some of the pro guys. C.A. Richardson. Hey C.A., you've been the best shallow water fisherman. I met C.A. about 10 or 15 years ago at the Redfish Tour, and you were dominated. You dominated the tour.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm going to hire Roland Martin as my agent. Anyway, he's going to write him a check.
But anyway,
but we're going to fight hard today.
C.A. Richardson, he's our guy today, and he's going to put us on some fish. And our other big partner is Corey Johnston. Corey, you from Canada, man. You're the smallmouth king.
I'll tell you,
you almost won Angler of the Year this year.
I did. You know, I had a great year. So, you know, we're out here with the best guide in saltwater, from what I hear. So, let's have some fun and catch a few fish.
Well, now, C.A., this is going to be what we call a Grand Slam event. We're going to be trout, redfish, and snook. What are we fishing for first?
3 species. The first thing we want to try to do is take advantage of the low light and the top of the outgoing tide. You can see bait is up in front of us, and we're going to work this flat here. That's a salt and pepper flat, and we're going to work it for both redfish and snook. Okay, good. And I think we've got a decent chance to catch them on paddle tails and maybe even a topwater.
I'm going to try a topwater. I love it. Okay, let's get after it. You gonna have a rod up there to fish with?
I'm gonna just pull one first.
Okay.
Get you guys in the zone, and then I'll take a rod and sight fish once we get a little light. Right now, while we're blind casting, I'm gonna focus on covering water.
Now, folks, C.A., he specializes in inshore fishing. Now, this is a small boat, but and he look at how he pulls. He's tall. He has the best eyes in the world. He loves fishing these shallow saltwater flats for the snook and the redfish and the trout. And you're a sight fisherman for the most part.
For the most part, I spend most of my days in 3 feet or less water.
Right. Now, also, C.A. has a great television series all about flats fishing and learning how to fish flats, and he's really instructional about doing it. So, boy, you've done a good job.
It lasted a long time, longer than I thought.
Yeah, you see the plug is way in.
Most of the inshore reds here that are in the slot, when you clean them, there's crabs, and you'll find certain times of year you'll find those dollar-size. There we go. You'll find those dollar-sized crabs in them. I mean, pinfish in them. They love pinfish. So I'm running right at them. What is it? Red. Is it red? Just swing him right in. We got one though. Take a picture of them. There's a board. I got a measuring board down here. You can measure them. We'll take a quick pic of them, Corey.
You gotta get a grand.
That's one.
First red I've ever caught.
Is it? How long was he?
He was
18, 19?
just shy 18.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, it gets grouse on
It's a snook. Not a big one, but we're going to measure him.
Not very big.
Yeah. It's a good icebreaker.
Nothing like the other one.
The other one had a little bit more to him, but this is all right. At least it's getting it going.
23 inches long, maybe.
Right there. I'll get a quick pic. I'm going to get a pic with you with that one rolling.
Yeah, I got her.
Before you throw them in, I'll get a quick picture with you.
It's closer to 20. 20 inches. Wow, grand slam.
Got the trout.
Got a slam. Slam, but what time is it? 8:15.
Put a little glue on yours.
Huh?
I brought a little glue.
They go out full of this thing?
But than that, we may as well not take a picture of that one. I can't see it right now, but I'm assuming it's about 4 or 5 feet deep here. It'll get shallow as I move toward that key, but you can, there we go, a little nicer fish. Come on, don't be a jack, be something good.
Looks like a jack.
Hit like a jack, ran like a jack.
Yeah.
Doing everything like a jack.
Oh, shit.
No wonder. That is a Spanish. Yeah, that is a Spanish, man. That one's.
Hey, would they say the longest fish? That's a game.
It might be worth measuring. He's probably going to be 2 feet long. Oh man, they're oily, but they are so good on a smoky grill. Like you put them on a Traeger.
Yeah.
Either smoke them and break it up and make a spread out of it, or if you cook them, the way we cook oily fish here is low heat and take Duke's mayonnaise, which is southern mayonnaise, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
And just slather it and then put some panko breadcrumbs on it and cook it low heat on the grill, and they're great that way too.
It's 3 inches. Well, usually they cut your lure.
Grouper.
Jesus. You're smallmouth.
She got a little grouper, huh? Baby grouper. I'll be daggone. Now, CA, you were mentioning that you pole like 5 or 6 miles a day sometime?
Probably 5 or 6 miles a day.
Wow.
That's pretty normal, because I like to, a lot of the areas that I fish now in Ozello, they're so stony and bony through there. There's no need to be running around taking chances with your lower unit.
Right.
I like to just get in a zone where I know the water's going to be moving for about 3 hours, and I just pole. I'll pole as long as I can stand it. And it seems as if, you know, any point there you're catching fish. It's a little trickier here. You have to know what you're doing here, because you have to follow the water movement there. But there's always some tide movement there in Ozello. Always. But it's just hard to find one of those. But if you find those black drum, they're in a massive school usually here about this time of year. There we go. Come on, trout. It's a trout. That's what we're looking for.
I don't know if it's any bigger.
It's got a bigger mouth.
Probably not. Probably not any bigger.
Coming to you pretty quick.
I don't think so. It's going to be the same as the other one, huh?
15, 16.
Yeah, they brush. I don't know if it's even.
14 inch. This will go 15. This will go 15, but it's the same thing. You got a 15.
We're out here, the old Mets home run guy.
Yeah.
And we were out here and we caught one that was about 25 and a half, 26, and that was back in the day when you didn't catch 25 and 26 inches in here. Another trout.
Slow down, Roland.
Whacking them. I don't think that one's going to do it either. There's got to be a decent one in here though.
Another 15 inch or 14 inch trout.
It's a little better than the last one, but not much.
We got a big 15, and
we just need one that'll show up that just looks big.
Yeah.
Pretty fish though. Good lord.
These are barely keepers. Okay. 15 inch fish.
Those trout, Corey, are our walleyes. That's how good they taste.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was fishing in the Florida Keys, and we were lobstering one night, and we had the buoy nets and we'd shine the lights, and all of a sudden a little pinfish comes up to the net, and I net it, you know, and little Reed's about 7 or 8 years old at the time. He's 19 or 20 now. And Reed said, I said, Reed, what kind of fish is this? And Reed says, well, Granddaddy, that's a pinfish. And I said, well, why do they call it a pinfish? Well, Granddaddy, if you notice those little fins, they're kind of sharp and they're like a pin. And so I said, okay. So a few minutes later, a needlefish comes in the light, and I netted up. I said, Reed, what kind of fish is this? Well, Granddaddy, that's a needlefish. And I said, why is it called a needle? If you notice his bill, it looks just like a needle. And he just explained it. And about that time, he turns to my daughter, and he says, Aunt Lala, did Granddaddy ever go to school? Hey, something we got. Something decent. Let's see what we got here. This might really be a winner, huh? Woo! He's out there a ways, huh?
It's red.
What is it? Redfish?
Yeah.
How big do you think it is?
I don't know. 5 or 6 pounder probably.
Yeah. We have a 24, so if it's going to be an upgrade. Looks pretty good, huh?
Decent one.
Hey, boy.
Hey, you know when
Ooh,
you know
good.
when you got when you got something good when you crack them.
I know. That's a big one. Woo, son. Yeah, that's a good one. I think he's maybe bigger than the other one. There we go, son.
Here we go.
Hey, it might be bigger. I don't know. What do you think? It's about the same size. Might be another inch bigger. We'll put it down and measure it. Hey, what do you think? You've never caught redfish before.
The second redfish I've ever caught.
That's good.
Second one, let's measure them up here.
Let's measure them right here. Let's see, 20, 23. Let's see, he'll go
20,
21, 22, 23.
What's our last one?
24.
Nope.
We won't go it. Well,
Not gonna do it.
just a little bit smaller. Hey, that's all right. That's a good one. Well, Corey. Okay.
Yeah, don't hide them with those big paws of yours. Get your other hand around them. There you go.
Looking up at the camera.
Got it, guys.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you now. We are
Fish.
way to win the tournament if we just kept maybe a 30-inch redfish.
You got to just get the right bites.
Well, here we are, folks. The last few minutes of the day. We've got about 15 or 20 minutes to fish. And I guess I'm going to go back to the jig just to try to catch one more. But we've had a good day, TA. I mean, you know, we've caught a couple grand slams. What the heck?
Yeah, we caught probably 25 or 30 fish today.
Well, three
It's
different
got a lot of
slams.
species that didn't matter. We had
Yeah,
a lot of grouper, a lot of barracuda on the flat.
I think what we figured we had, what, 10 species of fish we caught today. 10 species of fish. And we still haven't caught a catfish, haven't caught a tarpon, haven't caught a, you know, there are a lot of things we haven't caught.
I think we're out of time.
Okay, we're out of time, folks. Well, listen. Okay, it's time to go. We have to go. Hey, I tell you what, Corey, it's been a real pleasure. You're a great fisherman. You caught a bunch of fish. We got some grand slams going. Hey, and TA, I'm going to tell you what, folks. This is the champion flats class guy. He's had a television show, and he'll show you and teach you how to fish these flat waters. And you've really done well, and thanks for a great day, TA.
Roland, it was my pleasure. It's always an honor to fish with someone who's an icon in their industry.
Well, you're my icon. I tell you, I looked at saltwater. I don't pretend to be any kind of real expert in saltwater. I just love fishing it. This guy is a true expert in saltwater, let me tell you. But anyway, we had a good time. We got a good grand slam. Let's go in and check with the guys.